Well, it's Friday night, and you know what that could mean. We are... Well, these are some camera angles, aren't they? Welcome to the Amigos Racing Team. It's the FF Group 4 Cup on a Friday night. My name is Darren Paul. I'm very, very glad to be joining you and have you joining me. Talking through all the best content, all the best racing from the Amigos Racing Team Front Wheel Drive Cup Group 4 action on a Friday evening. Let's go through the rules because this is important. 2 races tonight, but only one is going to bring the points. We've got a 5-minute qualifier. We are in that right now. In fact, we're about to start that properly right now. That sets the grid for the 10-minute sprint race. That's a bit strange. What's all that about? Well, we have a 10-minute sprint race followed by a 50-minute feature race. Where you finish in the sprint will dictate where you start in the feature race. Now, in the qualification, in the qualifying, in the sprint, there is no tyre wear, there is no fuel usage. However, in the feature race, there is. So it's really important that these drivers make a decision on what tyres they're going to use, and they're going to decide that during qualifying. Now, you've got 2 sets. You've got set A and set B. Set A, soft or super soft. And of course, you know, super soft, they are the fastest tyre. They're very grippy, but they fall off a cliff very, very quickly. The mediums and the hards, they're obviously slower but long lasting. Now, for example, we've got Oscar X0 on mediums right now in the pit. Are they going to try and set qualifying times on mediums? Are they going to, you know, move up to softs because that's going to be faster? But they've got a shorter window at the start of the race. You must go from A to B or B to A. You cannot go soft to super soft. That is not in the rules nor the spirit of things here at the Amigos Racing Team. So it's the FF Group 4 Cup live from the Tokyo Expressway East. So we are watching the qualifying session. Again, it's a 5-minute qualifying session, but it claims to have not started yet. Now, I'm not entirely sure what is going on with our camera angles, if I'm perfectly honest. So I think there might be a lot of onboard in today's race, but we will see. That's not a problem. Mercedes Class 88 sets a new qualifying lap. And there he is, Mercedes Class 88, just getting dragged by Willie D on this extremely long straight away. Again, around the, I was going to say the streets, but it's more the freeway, the expressway around Tokyo on this beautiful afternoon in the world of Gran Turismo Sport. Willie D, 3, 2, 1. Again, if you're familiar in his Scirocco Group 4, if you're familiar with the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprints, then you know all about a lot of these drivers today. You got Willie D, 3, 2, 1 in the Scirocco. You've got Terminator also in the Scirocco. Mercedes 88. It's going to hurt another German marquee. He's also in the Volkswagen Scirocco. King 567 in the Renault Sport Megane Group 4. Tim Pro in the Audi TT Cup 16. Now, this is, I don't want to use the word controversial, as Willie D has the fastest time so far at 2:07.217. Now, this car, this Audi TT Cup, has been outlawed, banned in other Amigos Racing Team leagues, including the Tuesday Sprints, but it's good to see it getting a run around here. Ranger Also, of the Tuesday sprints in the Scirocco, Razor F, Scirocco, Beardy, you'll never guess, it's the Scirocco. White Snake 91 in the Peugeot RCZ. I mean, when an Audi is banned, you drive the next best thing. And Oscar X0 just biding their time in the Megane. So we're on board with ART Razor F, taking us for a lap around the Tokyo Expressway. In fact, his lap is over. And I think that is pretty much going to be for everyone. Come across the line right now. So Razor was going to take us for a lap, but no bother. So, this first qualifying, this 5-minute qualifying that we've just enjoyed, sets the grid only for the sprint race. The feature race will be set, the grid for the feature race will be set by the standings from this race. So 10-minute sprint race to set the grid for the big one. ART Willie D 321 on pole. Terminator is in second. Willie D's got a great start from the line. A fantastic start, in fact, from Willie D 321. We are line astern as we head up the expressway, and we're gonna have to go on board. So on the left, on the timing on the left, Terminator is shown in second. That is not the case, so something to bear in mind. Mercedes Class 88 had a great drive on Tuesday evening in the Tuesday sprints. He is all over the back of ART Willie D 321, as is Art Beardy and Kings. They are battling away side by side, nothing separating them. Now it looks like our on-screen display is not quite working, not quite telling us the full story, but that's not going to be a problem. We're going to take you through. Oh, it's Razor F looking for something there. The Fantastic Mind charity on their car. Ranger making moves, getting by Razor F there. Razor F is not taking any prisoners, looking for another way by, but unfortunately has been shunted to the back somewhat. White Snake has Tim Pro behind. Remember, this is a 10-minute sprint race, and it's all in aid of setting the grid for the feature race. That is the sole purpose of this race. We do not have tyre wear, we don't have fuel usage in this race. We will in the feature race. Willie D 321 remains at the head of the field as we come back through the tunnel, past start finish for the first time. Oscar X0 on the side of the road. Again, no pit lane here. We just have what is in effect the hard shoulder. Back on board with our race leader, and what a lead he has over Terminator. We're coming back at Terminator. As Kings is up into second position, ahead of Terminator. So great driving from Kings to get this high up in the order. Gonna fare well in the feature race. Again, of course, important thing to think about with the feature race is it's 50 minutes. This is a technical, tricky circuit at points. It's a very fast and straightforward circuit at others as Beardy gets by the Terminator. A little bit of rub on the wall there, and again, it's a very enclosed, tight, snug street circuit, as they so often are. As we're on board with Mercedes Class 88. Now, let's stay on board as we go through the final hairpin. It's quite tight. This is a strange comparison, but I'm getting very mild Sebring. Just a little suggestion of Sebring in that one. You're probably thinking that it's nothing like Sebring. I respect your opinion. Fair enough. Willie 321 remains at the head of the field. Terminator remains in second position, done a great job. Oh no, sorry, not in second position. He's in third position behind Kings. Again, the timing and scoring going a bit haywire, making for a tough time, if I'm perfectly honest right now. So we're going to have to go onboard views for right now as Willie D321 clatters into the barrier. But he has such an advantage right now over Kings. It's not even worth worrying about as Beardy gets by Terminator again. And again, starting grid position, it matters, it's important. But I think what's more important, the bigger takeaway from sprint races is you just more live racing experience, practice, bit of a warm-up, bit of a tune-up, see how you're feeling, see how your car's feeling, see what the other drivers, how they're performing, how they're driving, where are they braking, where's Ranger braking into the final chicane, what line do they take, what can I learn, what can I pick up. I think that's where, as much as anything, we see the benefit of these sprint race sessions, as well, of course, as it does set the grid, and it should be a lot of fun. We got comments. Loic ESMR Tylo 1409, Tilo 1409 says, "Go the Ranger." That's Whitesnake. Carries along. I'm going to stay on board for a whole lap with Whitesnake just to take in this circuit, get a bit of an understanding of what this track is about. And there you go. That is what one full lap of this racetrack is like from the viewpoint of our drivers. It was a 2:10 from White Snake. Mercedes Class 88 has the fastest lap of the race so far at 2:07.108. Who is that battling with them? It is Beardy. I thought it was. I recognise those wheels anyway. As Terminator also gets by Mercedes Class 88. So we're currently looking at 1, 2 and 3 on the road. Do disregard those numbers above their heads. They are where they started this race. It is not representative of where they currently are. As Kings up to 5th. They have been a bit higher up the road in this race. As Mercedes has a little bump on the wall. How does Kings fight back now? Another little kiss of the wall. Doesn't seem to have done too much. But the Renault Megane is gaining and gaining quite significantly. As they go up the hill. One last corner and then it's the hairpin. Gonna go on board. Hopefully to Kings. There we go. On board with Kings. Like we said, Mercedes had a couple of little bumps there with the wall. Oh, goes up through the inside. Doesn't pay off. Big collision with that barrier. No damage, no tyre wear, no fuel consumption. But Mercedes, most importantly of all that, you saw a little gap. Wasn't quite there. But Mercedes' race has been unimpeded. That is a big move from Terminator. He's absolutely slammed the door on him there. He's made one move though, Terminator. It was a big move. But I think the fact that it was just a one motion, not too bad. I think we're okay. Willie D321 wins the race. Beardy second. Terminator in third after that robust bit of defending. Mercedes in fourth. Kings in fifth. Razor in sixth. Ranger seventh. Timpro eighth. White Snake in ninth. And Oscar X0 in 10th. Okay, I'm just going to bring up this screen. I'll be right back. It is nearly time for the Amigos Racing Team FF Group 4 Cup on a Friday evening. A reminder of the rules. So we've just had the 10-minute sprint race. That sets the grid for the 50-minute feature race. Now, tyres. We have tyre wear, we have fuel usage. Tyre wear is times 4, fuel usage is times 3. Drivers will either start on the soft, super soft, the medium or the hard. They'll either start on the A compound or the B compound. That is the decision made by the drivers based on what they set their qualifying lap for the sprint race on. During the race, they can go from compound A to compound B. They can go from compound B to compound A if they wish. Oh, this is... ah, lovely. There we go. We can see Terminator in all their glory. So fuel wear, strategy, these are going to be huge race deciding decisions potentially during the race today. And our stewards will be very hot on, has anybody gone from A to A? They'll be keeping a lookout for that, don't you worry. And we will as well. So Terminator out there on track. So we got people in the comments. Pedro Gonsalves says, "Come on, Kings, go for it." Lays one RC and Fun says, "Go Terminator." How suspicious. Go Tim Pro 23, my dad. Woohoo! Says Jack Lewis. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate the support. We know the drivers appreciate the support. One thing that would really help out is if you're enjoying this, if you're enjoying the race, even if you're enjoying the idea of the race, make sure you smash that like button. If you're not already following the Amigos Racing Team, please think about subscribing. Maybe even share so that your whole family can enjoy Tim Pro 23 going toe-to-toe with the Terminator. Now, also, if you want to be part of the racing action here at the Amigos Racing Team, in the description to this video, we have a Discord server. Join that. That is how you join the lobbies. That is how you join the leagues and the races and all that good stuff. We're also across the social media, so consider giving us a follow. We are a couple moments now away from the start of the main feature race of the evening. 50 minutes around this magnificent expressway circuit. The Tokyo Expressway outer loop 7-kilometer circuit. 12 turns. It is it's an interesting one. It's a very, very interesting one. Of course, you've got that long front straightaway. You've got, for me, the toughest part of the circuit, and I could be, you know, let me know what you make of it in the chat, in the comments, is the final hairpin. Again, for some reason, faintly reminiscent to me of Sebring. I don't know why. Don't look anything like Sebring, but that's the feeling I'm getting as Terminator still putting the laps in, showing us how it is done. Again, if you're enjoying this, then consider subscribing. Maybe press the bell icon. We have the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprint. It is Series 6, Round 6 coming up this Tuesday, where you will see most of these drivers going toe-to-toe, doing battle in some GT Sport Lexus. Now is time for the main event of the evening. Is the Amigos FF Cup Round 2 Tokyo Expressway. And it is somehow, out of nowhere, Ryan's badge, you know, is on pole. Willie D321 in second. Beardy in third. Terminator fourth. Mercedes Class 88 in fifth. And Kings in sixth. The engines are revving. It's getting loud in the tunnel. We are about to go. We are underway. Ryan is Badgino leads us out of here with Willie D321 just behind. We have cars shuffling for position. And our 50 minutes are underway. It appears that we are somewhat glitched, and I do apologise for that. Stay with us, bear with us. We're going to bring you this action as best we can. Ryan Espadino has the lead going into the first turn. After that long straightaway, and he is in the wall. Wiley D321 gets by after that mistake from Ryan Espadino, aka Cuzzy. Around the outside. Whoa, look at this. We've got 3 wide. Heading into the technical, tricky section. We're on board with Terminator. Seeing all the battles unfolding ahead. As, oh no! Mercedes gets a little bit loose. Ranger more than happy to capitalise on that. Sneaks up the inside. We've still got our front 3 in close order. Ryan Espadino has retaken the lead. With D321 trails Kings 567. So Beto Santos and Preto Gonçalves will be very happy with that. As Terminator battling hard with Willie D321, who's falling down the order now. Terminator up into 3rd position. We have a long way to go. And it's going to be a really challenging one for your commentator. Because these numbers do not represent the actual standings. Kings is in 2nd. Ryan Espadino has the lead of the race and will finish that way after the first lap. As we drop through the field. On board with Whitesnake. Ryan Espadino sets the fastest lap of the race at 2:21.730. As Beardy was unable to get off the start line, it would appear. And see the power of the draft here with CWR 2008 just tucked in behind Timpro. Oscar X0 as well, really benefiting from that. Going up the outside, inside rather. Gets the move done on CWR 2008, as does Whitesnake sneaking in there. Ryan Espadino allegedly leads this race. We will check in with that right now. In fact, Ryan Espadino is in the lead of this race. Weedy 321 has fallen back a ways. What is their tyre option? We do not know. It does not tell us, I'm afraid. Disaster for Beardy, who started, or would have started, in 3rd position. Kings up to 3rd position in this race, behind Terminator. Ryan Espadino coming around that final chicane to finish off another lap. I say that there's a little bit of ways to the start finish. Okay, and there's Beardy's car stuck on start finish. Ryan Espadino leading this race. Terminator in 2nd. 3rd is Kings. Rangers in 4th. With D321 looking for the move on Mercedes Class 88 as we get narrow going up the hill for this right-hander. Turn 1. It's an incredible distance from the start finish till turn 1, and that is a bad corner for Willie D321. Didn't think he did a lot wrong there, but the pace that Tim Pro and Razor F were able to follow through or carry through, following in the wake of Mercedes into that corner. Absolutely fantastic. And that's really hurt his chances. Ryan Espagino still leads, building quite the gap at the front of the race. Be interesting to see how well he copes as this race continues. Terminator is in second with a gap now, with a healthy cushion behind his Ranger, and I think that would be Kings as well. It is. So Terminator able to lap, able to run their race just a little bit. Ryan Espagino, fastest lap of the race, 2:08.524. And again, apologies for the technical difficulties that we have experienced. Obviously, the timer not counting down, and the lap board on the left hand side of the screen also not telling us a complete picture. Ryan Espagino coming across start finish for the end of another lap. Willie D 3-2-1. Again, struggling. I wonder if he's gone out on a harder compound of tyre. Gets a little bit of a love tap there from Oscar X0. What's Oscar? Apologies there. Oscar's in the Renault Megane Sport. 2:10.187 lap last time by. Right on the tail of Willie D 3-2-1. Again, it's Tim Pro. This is where Willie D really struggled on the last lap. Again, looks to be braking really hard. Tim Pro this time drifts to the outside just a little bit too slowly. Oscar X0 looking up the inside. Are they going to be able to do it? Are they able to get by Tim Pro? Doesn't look like it this time by. Tim Pro shuts the door. Racer F just up the road with Willie D 3-2-1. So that's a really strong set of corners from Willie D that time by. At the head of field, Ryan Espagino still leads, with Terminator in second as they look to come close to finishing another lap. Mercedes is in fourth. Kings is in... Oh, sorry, no. Rangers in third. Kings in fourth. And Mercedes is in fifth. A little bit of a love tap there from Mercedes on Kings. Nothing major as they come around that final hairpin and head under the bridge, or under the tunnel once more. Remember, 50-minute feature race here on the Amigos Racing Team. It's Friday night, FF Group 4 Cup action. Ryan Espagino, the race leader, for another lap. We're going to take a quick pause in the action. We'll be right back. Apologies for that break in the coverage. Trying to get things sorted. Unfortunately, we are having some connectivity issues with the race, as we can see. Going so far as to now losing timing and scoring. What good it was doing us in the first place. Basically, it wasn't. So your race leader, Ryan is bad, you know. Still followed by Terminator, doing a great job up in second position. I think we are going to have to... I do apologise. Apologies to all the drivers. Apologies to you who have taken time out and made the effort to watch. But I'm making the decision right now that we're not able to broadcast this race in the way you as a viewer deserves, as our drivers deserve at this time. I'm not too sure what's happened. I do apologise. Something's gone badly wrong with the internet and it's just not looking good. So I'm going to call it a day there. A massive apology. I hope you understand the decision that's unfortunately had to be taken. Again, this is not... These drivers are better than what the product that we're able to show you is right now. Nothing to do with them. That is all to do with some sort of connectivity with the game or the internet or something. So I apologise. We're going to speak to Ranger, who is in charge of the lobby for this race. Hopefully he is able to share with us the replay and we'll get something made up for you guys to show you how this race panned out. I apologise again profusely. This is not how I wanted this race broadcast to end, but unfortunately it is just... I mean, right now there is no race broadcast, so I apologise. Take care, have a good evening, check back on the channel and we will have a follow-up of how this race concluded. Apologies, take care.